Julie Liz believes working a hide is akin to healing processes. It starts out rough around the edges, but when tended to, it's transformed and strengthens Indigenous resilience.
In the Western world, medicine world, we can conceptualize everything, but you kind of keep your feelings and your spirit kind of is not acknowledged, or it's not part of the system that you supposedly bring to your job. But in this, it's your spirit and your energy.
Since 2017, Liz has been the Healing and Wellness Coordinator for the Northwest Territories Métis Nation in Fort Smith. She runs Mabel's house, where they hold sweats, ceremonies, teachings, and many drop-in programs.
So our role here is just to bring in ceremony to help people through their healing and wellness journey. We do some workshops out at Tabacha, and we do medicine harvesting. So we went out and harvested sage and sweetgrass, all the medicines around here. And some of the elders that came by taught us a lot about the medicines and how to use them, how to prepare them, what they're for. So they would just come and teach us stuff.
Whitney Locken appreciates everything offered here, especially tonight's full moon ceremony.
We're like a young girl's first moon, and my young daughter, or my stepdaughter, she's not going through that yet, but she's at the age where she's starting to learn and ask questions, and I think that's such a beautiful thing for her to be a part of.
Locken says wellness programming is crucial after Fort Smith was evacuated for over a month this summer due to wildfires. But with work, she could only sneak out for a quick visit during her lunch hour.
Just the way we function as a society, it's always going to be a barrier. Like, this is a perfect example because the process, it's time consuming, and you can't just take your hide out of the water and go back to work and then like it dries up. Like, you have to just be there, and the hide, you don't always choose when it shows up.
Liz knows what Indigenous programming is up against. A former nurse of 30 years, she says it took 9 months to even allow smudging in the health center.
If you have a leader that is in their own space about the truth about what happened in Canada, they will keep it that way. If they're in a space where they're like realizing this has really been wrong and we need to correct it, and we need to do what we can to, it's like damage control, but also to allow people to heal. So what we do here is we provide that safe space.
With their programs highly visible in the community, she hopes policymakers will see and become open to supporting traditional practices for health and wellness. Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Fort Smith.